You don't start over because you're brave. You start over because it feels safe. And you think that the new plan of this new idea will fix everything. But it won't. Because the problem was never the plan. The problem was always you. 4 different times I burned everything down. 4 different versions of myself with the same exit in a new city, with a new business, with a new channel, with new equipment. Everything I burned down. And in 2026, self-invention content gets billions of views and everyone is starting over with a fresh idea, a fresh restart. But no one is asking why they keep restarting. But I finally asked myself, and here is what I found out. The 4th time I had set everything the right way up, and not like motivation posters and quotes on the wall. I mean the infrastructure. I had an idea. I had a plan how to execute. I had viewers who were watching, because everything I learned that I failed from the other versions, I took it and I made it better in this version. I even sold the old equipment I didn't use to get some money to buy some new equipment. And I even archived all other projects into one folder and put it away, because this was a clean start. And I thought, this is it. I'm starting right now. This is the version who don't quit. And 6 weeks later, I was gone again. And not dramatically, it never is. So there's no explosion, no big collapse. There is just a day where you show up, where you do the stuff you're supposed to do. There comes a day where you find out new ideas, where you even find new excuses to stop what you're doing right now, because the new idea is different, it's better. And I stood in the kitchen that morning and I admitted to myself, not to anyone else, to myself, that it would make sense if I would start new. So if you ever destroyed your idea to have a better and newer idea, then you're on the right place, my friend, because this is all we talk about this channel. So hit that subscribe button to join the community and never miss out any video. So here is what I couldn't see from the inside back then. I thought that I was solving a strategy problem, because every time I diagnosed what I did wrong in the last versions of me, everything pointed to something outwards of me, to something external, because maybe the time wasn't right, maybe the content wasn't good, maybe the market was crashing right now. Everything pointed outside of me, and I was never in that diagnosis because I was always the detective. And that's the first thing that should have taught me something, because what starting over is not give you a clean slate, it gives you a clean story. And these two things are completely different stories. A clean slate would mean that the pattern is gone, and a clean story means you haven't lived in that chapter for long enough to the pattern to repeat itself. And the relief when you feel when starting something isn't progress, it's the absence of collecting evidences over and over again. So you haven't failed here yet, so it still feels possible, you're still going through that. This is the exact mechanism, but it runs way deep into your unconscious mind, into your own system. So every time you start over, you don't actually start over, you're just buying a window for yourself, a window where you're not the person who quits, because you're a person then who pivots away when something isn't working out, or even a person who evolves through failing privately. So the language of starting over always sounds good, and that is not by accident. It's just holding your whole structure together by sounding good. Because if your starting over is brave, then your old project wasn't bad. You're just evolving from the old version of you. So you carry a version of yourself, a version of your identity forward, but where you're going is just in circles. You just repeat it over and over again. Resetting a new project or resetting in whole isn't a strategy. It's just a protecting mechanism. And the only thing that it protects is your self-image. It's your identity. So staying would mean watching yourself struggle in front of the problem. And it definitely would mean that you can't blame the market or anything else besides you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how many resets on the past version of yourself was actually necessary? So put the number in the comments, because I want to know how honest you are with yourself. So here's what I actually realized when I started attempting version 5 of myself. So I wasn't starting over because I had a different idea. I was starting over because I needed a new story, a new version of myself where I would look back at myself and thought, man, he's evolving, and not where I was full of potential and not full with old histories where I struggled. So resetting isn't a new beginning, and it also isn't creating a new chapter. It's you deleting evidences. You think how you are. You're deleting evidences of your old versions, and you can't even believe yourself now. The strangest part is that this actually works. So for in a week or in a month from now, you will have a new energy. You will think, okay, I have this energy, I believe in myself, this time is different. And you actually restart something. And this is the dangerous part, because there is no motivation, there is nothing that actually shows you that you're different now. It's only a drug. So you feel like a version you're supposed to be, and you take that version, you take that energy as a confirm that you're supposed to be someone else. And that's actually the dangerous part. This is actually a drug that's repeating over and over again. So if this video reframed how you see restarting to your own project, to your friend's project, to everyone else, to just restarting by itself, then hit that like button so I can see you like this video and I can make more of that videos. And YouTube and I think that this is the best suited video for you because the algorithm never lies. And this here is my latest upload where I go deeper into that conversation. And in the middle, click that subscribe button to never miss out any video. And thank you for watching, guys. And I'm rooting for you.